Hey Science Lifers, Mr. Alexander here with Willie Boy, Hubcap Willie. You know why he's called Hubcap Willie? Because this is what he eats out of. That's his bowl. So I think he thinks it's supper time, but it's not yet, Willie. Hey everybody, I want to talk to you guys about what's happening, okay? So yesterday we just kind of said, hey, welcome to the new channel, but this is what's going to be happening. Round Rock's introducing something what they do in college with kids who learn online. It's called asynchronous learning. It means you kind of learn, everybody learns, but they kind of learn at different times. That means you don't learn from 8 to 10 o'clock. You might learn from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It works a lot of people. If you're not a morning person and an afternoon person, it may work better for you. So that's why we're going to be doing the way we are off of the Google Classroom. And then I'm going to be introducing some things to you guys also here on the old YouTube channel, Science Life. All right, so a couple of things. Right now, what are you doing this week? You don't have anything for me yet. You need to go to the Round Rock RRISD. They have a thing called the HUB, the hub. Go to the hub. They have things on there for you guys to kind of mess with if you're getting you want to do some things. Think about it like this. In your world right now, remember this? Density equal mass over volume. Go look at your salad dressing and tell me if you haven't shaken it up in a while, okay? And look and see if it's like you got two things that might be a little separated in here, okay? So you got to think about what's going to be floating on top. Oil, remember, usually is way less dense than water. Thank goodness, right? So if you have two different levels like that. So think about that. Sometimes you think about density, all the things that you're out there and you're eating and solutions you may see in your fridge or something like that. So think about that with density. That's one thing I want you guys to be thinking about. Outside ecosystems, okay? I want you guys to go outside. Please go outside and think about ecosystems. Think about the ecosystem in your backyard or the ecosystem in your neighborhood, okay? And think about what drops down to that. Ecosystem is everything. All the abiotic and biotic factors, remember that? Then from ecosystem, remember we talk about we have a community. That's everything that's alive. Or the biotic factors, right? Remember that? The biotic factors, going back in time, right? Okay. Finally, we have from the community, we have a population. Like Round Rock has a population of human beings. Remember our population sign, city limits, that kind of thing, okay? City limits, okay? So be thinking about what the populations are. And finally, we're going to get all the way down here until we talk about a species, whatever it may be. Here, I have no idea what the population is. Willie Boy has been out in the backyard finding snakes. I don't know why. He had one in his mouth yesterday, and we were worried about it, but it was just a garden snake, so no big deal. But that's right here in your own backyard. You have all kinds of things that may be out there, so keep that in mind, okay? So just two things I want you guys to think about today. Think about density when you see it in the kitchen, when you're eating, okay? Think about that. And think about what's going on outside in your ecosystems, all right? Remember what we talked about before on those, okay? Ecosystem, community, population, and then finally down to the species, all right? I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Tell your friends. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, and we will see you guys tomorrow.